This is it, Game 4 of the Western Conference quarterfinals. We're looking at what could be a very short series. Kings leading now by 3 on the court for the Trailblazers. Rivers out there with C.J. McCollum. Then it's Miller. Then there's Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Riley in at the power forward. Here's Rivers. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Here's lights out. A strong finish under heavy pressure. Lights out's got his first points of the night.
And that's just a great individual play right through the teeth of the defense.
There's a good screen. Here's McCollum. An easy layup after coming off the pick. McCollum's got 6 points.
He's having quite the quarter here, guys. I mean, shooting the ball extremely well.
And there's a minute 45 left in the first quarter.
Shoot it. Shoot it.
Good ball movement here by the Kings. Just 5 to shoot. Here's lights out.
Make it.
The three-pointer off the mark. Trailblazers have gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Here's McCollum. That's good. 8 points for him.
Not much the defense can do once he gets to the bucket.
The Kings trailing. To the inside.
Marco, pass it. Ricky, pass it.
Nurkic against Miller.
Pass it. Pass things.
Here's lights out.
Right, shoot it.
Here's Markov.
Already his second foul. He's in danger of getting into serious foul trouble early in this game.
Here's lights out.
Count
it. His second make.
On that possession, but still able to get 2 points.
Outside Hardaway. 41 seconds left here in the first quarter. 6 to shoot. Nurkic with the block, but he stays with it. And it's Hardaway again.
Number 22 passing.
Sacramento's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Lights out.
Nurkic passing. Go in the paint, Nurkic.
He's guarded by Rivers. He lobs it up. The time for the ball.
That's why I said go in the paint.
To interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Oh, and here comes Rivers all alone.
Start sticking defense.
That play was terrific, and I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
And really look for them now to be even more aggressive on the defensive side.
Let's go.
So far as we can. Welcome back to Game 4 as we get ready to start things up again. And looking at what we've seen from Sacramento so far, guys, what do you think? Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball. Sacramento's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. On the court right now for the Trailblazers. Lillard at the point with C.J. McCollum playing the 2. Lovely out there with Riley. And it's Bowen in at the 3. And there's the
pass it. Oladipo, pass it.
Shot clock at 3. Here's lights out. Off the left rim and out.
I missed.
Portland trailing here. To the left wing. Here's Bowen. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. He has 6. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, but neither team really able to jump ahead.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Screen by Nurkic. Out left to the wing. Here's lights out. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. The Trailblazers have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Here's Bowen. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
I don't miss that.
First free throw is good.
Another trip to the stripe for him, and I tell you what, a little bit of a different feel here in the second quarter. A little more banging going on.
Man, and it's really served them well. Seeking out the contact you mentioned and putting pressure on the defense.
Tim Hardaway Jr.'s checked in for Portland. Austin Rivers comes in for Lillard.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
And it's Portland with the rebound. It was a big win for them, coming off Tuesday's match.
And the deciding factor in that one was their success from the floor. I mean, they just hit big shots time and time again.
Yeah, just the way you want it when you're the road team. Don't even give the fans a chance to get into it.
Here's lights out. He's guarded by Rivers. Bogaric. No luck. So the Trailblazers will take it the other way. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. 10 points for him.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Here's lights out. He's guarded by Rivers. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Rivers. Here we go. One-on-one. Takes it off the glass. And now a 7-point Trailblazer lead.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach. Driving and drawing. Initiating contact. Create opportunities. Get to the line.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the stripe, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
Here's lights out. He's got 7. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. He dishes it to Nurkic. Here's lights out. He's guarded by Rivers. Here's lights out. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. And we've reached half. And we welcome you back to our coverage of round 1 in the NBA playoffs. Here's Oladipo. Miller outside. Miller sets a screen for Rivers. Just 4 to shoot. Out of bounds, Sacramento will take possession.
You always want a player to have his head up and to be surveying the court, but not if that's going to be the result.
And here are the Kings now, down by 12. On the court for the Trailblazers. They've got Miller. Rivers out there with Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Bowen in at the 4.
Showing the quickness right there. Just tough to keep up with it.
Rivers dishes to Hardaway. .132 left to play here in the third. Pass to Bowen. From past the arc. Portland no good that time either. Sacramento's gone into a slump here from three-point range. Shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Here's lights out. Here's the list of players you do not want to send to the charity stripe. The regular season's best free throwers. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Trailblazers?
They've knocked down plenty of mid-range jumpers in this one. That's been big for them.
Yeah, and the other thing also is tonight they've been able to get to the free throw line consistently and also convert big points from the charity stripe.
So far in the game for Lights Out, he has 9 points, and he's rejected a shot over the course of the game, too.
And it easily could have been more. He's played an effective game at that end of the floor.
To the middle. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. The Trailblazers have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line. That free throw good from Miller. Both free throws good for Miller.
Can you believe the job they're doing at the foul line since halftime? I mean, they've been perfect so far.
Yeah, as cool as can be, Clark. Great focus and efficiency. That's how they built this lead.
Portland leading by 12. Fast break. Here come the Trailblazers. Pass to Rivers. 44 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Nurkic with the block. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Nurkic. Shot clock at 5. Rivers. For Sacramento, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. And for Portland, they're shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. The basket counts and 1. They'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play. For Portland, they have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line. The Kings trail by 15. 19 seconds left to play in the third. No good from Lights Out.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
And here's Rivers. Kicks it to Miller. Puts it up from 12. The shot misses.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more.
Ladies and gentlemen, your
and welcome back to the NBA playoffs as we get... The Kings have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Here's Lights Out. Here's Nurkic to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul.
First one falls for him.
Shooting for Sacramento, Yusuf Nurkic, taking 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Nurkic. Trailblazers leading by 12. And for Portland, they've got Austin Rivers. Riley is out there with Miller. Then there's McCollum, and it's Bowen in at the 3 slot. Passes it to Rivers. A 3 ball, and he gets it to go.
And they clearly are just destroying this group right now from the 3-point line.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. I mean, they are fully stretched out trying to stop the 3-point shot and still haven't been able to do it.
Move the ball. Stick it too much.
Here's Lights Out. Riley grabs the miss.
Well, he's building a house with those bricks. I mean, one reason is he keeps trying to force it up when he's defended well. Move the ball. Share the sugar.
Shut up.
Trailblazers moving the ball around. Here's Rivers. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5 for 8 night shooting.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Nurkic against Miller. Nurkic the best to Lights Out. Just 5 to shoot.
Get in there.
Portland grabs the miss. Miller's got 11 rebounds in the game.
Their rebounding has been off the charts today, guys. Reason number 1, this game is out of hand.
Exactly, Clark. Their lead is not surprising given their advantage on the backboard.
To the inside. And Riley gets it to go. And the Trailblazers lead by 19.
And guys, just really impressed. They made big plays when it counted, and that's why it's going to be on to the next round for the Trailblazers.
Okay,
You're right there, Steve. And one area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, Clark, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
Well, it deflates the opposition when you can be pesky defensively, and then it sparks your offense, and that's what happened for them. When you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's hard to overcome that kind of defensive pressure.
A good win, and a lot went into it, but I just like the showing for McCullough. You have to focus on the steals he came up with. They were huge factors in the end result.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession.
Substitution on the court.
2K Ray.
Off the inbound pass, and that's off the glass and in.
And really no better feeling than to go on the road and play this well and get the win.
Yeah, it's always a good win when you play the kind of game they have played tonight. I mean, especially, though, when you get it done on the road. That's a special, special feeling there.
And they get it. Off target with that shot. And they're going to move on.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
You see, I don't even care about the easy. But
Kevin, much appreciated, and now his veteran leadership was the key factor in this game. His years of experience paid off in a big way for them tonight.
Well, it's a great feeling when you're the guy that helps.
I'm finna buy me some
And
Jordans.
that'll do it for our coverage of this
Jordans.
entertaining
Finna buy me
Round
some
1
Jordans.
series. For Kenny Smith,
2K.
Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. We look forward to seeing you for Round 2 right around the corner.
But he's so laggy, I'ma pull up like tattoo. You ain't got tattoo on. And there's one player of the game. Damian Lillard. He is so trash, he look like a head. Man, I'll be back, bro. Career total layups. Got that on lock. Tell me in the comments down below what it unlocked. 22 free agency. Thank you. Dang. You're the Peace. Golden State. Up to the tippity top. For the Bucks, 'cause they give you more VC. Peace, man. I'll be back. Not peace, but I'll be back. Hold on. Gotta use the bathroom. Feel me, man. Why do we got 2 games in a row? You still on me though. I won't play no 2 games in a row, but you feel me at all. Nobody feel me in the game. I swear they do, man.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
I wanna know.
That's right, it's here, the official start of the new NBA season. I'm Ernie Johnson, excited to be here once again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith for another go-around.
Nobody talked to but y'all. Nobody even joined my libraries, man. want to create no party. I do not want to create no party. Create no party. Create party, bro. What's up, bro?
And if he stays.
Yo.
Okay, continue what you were saying.
What's up?
You always say that. Okay, then we're gonna see what you got since last time.
I'm broadcasting live,
okay.
bro.
I'm ready to show the world. Can't wait. See you out there.
Base, your friend joined the party. Not Jimmy.
I didn't have nobody to talk to. But I just joined the party.
This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony.
Oh, Base has you muted. I don't know why though, because I was muted before.
For Milwaukee.
What I ain't talking for?
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. And Milwaukee,
Look at that
looking at who they've got. Lights out. He's in at point guard. He's out there with Hill. And it's Nance in at the power forward.
I got my
a chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good.
Pass that.
Nance a screen. Passes to Lights out.
Yeah. Welcome to weird screeching noises.
I was doing so well
Down to 5 on the shot
earlier,
clock.
but now I'm doing terrible.
I see that, bro.
Lights out. Passes to Gibson.
There's a guy above me. There's a grenade next to me.
Leave a thumbs up on this video. And subscribe to my YouTube channel.
And I think Doris Burke has something for
Hope.
us right now. Doris?
Jeez.
Yes, I had the
Hey,
chance
Help has
to be
arrived?
coach for Houston. He told me it's
More
a
help has
challenge
arrived.
trying to slow down a team that's so cagey
Yeah, got a new
and
camo.
opportunistic offensively. He said, of course we've done our scouting.
We got a guy coming around to you.
Let's go, bro. Y'all see that?
So it'll be interesting to see if we can take them out of their sets and slow them down at that end.
Like,
Guys,
oh my
be
God.
solid defensively. Back to you.
All right, Doris, thank you. I think
What?
the
I
message
gave you a
coaches to
warning.
is well focused, guys.
Yeah, straight to the point there. I mean, defend their shooters with every ounce of energy they can muster.
And I wouldn't be surprised to see Coach go deep into his bench tonight because of that. They're going to be expending a ton of energy on defense. And
You can hear
he's gonna
them?
need everybody to be ready to play.
My kill.
Here's
he
Lights
won.
out. An 11-point game for him in the win against Indiana.
You weren't last place.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there.
Block that.
Vaughn gets the bucket.
They got themselves in
Should've
front
blocked
with some
it.
outstanding
Never mind.
shooting right off the bat.
12
It's
to
been a
19,
complete
man.
technical, dominant performance out here. They are in a zone.
I'll be right back.
Alright.
Here's Lights out. It's deflected.
Ah! Dang.
Pushing it up. Ahead. Here's Reynolds. And a great assist by Weber as that one goes in. There's 45 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Here's Lights out. Fires it up.
Keep me out of the party.
That's short off the rim.
Here.
And that
I'll
one
get
gives
kicked
them
out
a
the party.
+5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Bradley kicks to Porter. Here's the three.
Trash.
Hill pulls it in.
Pass it, Hill.
Here's Lights out. He feeds it to Banks. Pass to Lights out. Shoots from the right block. And we reach the end.
What's up?
Play with quarter number 2.
What's up, bro?
Checked in for Houston. Otto Porter Jr. comes in for Michael
Hey.
Kidd-Gilchrist. And the Bucks with some changes.
I'm
You've
broadcasting
got
live.
Harden out there with Otto Porter Jr. And it's Ruiz in at the 1.
I'm broadcasting
That's the
live.
5 for Houston right
I'm
now.
live on
That's
YouTube.
good. Porter's got his first basket of the night.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them
Huh?
more opportunities to score.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played.
Ah!
That pick and finish strong.
Let's go.
Did you see the screen that was set for him? I mean, that was how he got to the hoop.
It was the classic screenplay. It won't show up in the box score, but that screen deserves an assist.
Bro, you gonna leave me, boy?
Absolutely, Kevin. I mean, that took the defender right out of the play.
Here's lights out. He's got 5.
That far. Where you go to shoot my jump shot?
The Bucks need to
Where'd I
get
go
a
for
shot
my
off
jump
here.
shot?
Let's get out.
Hill, no good. So for Milwaukee, their last game, a win against the Pacers in Indiana.
And if you look at the numbers, guys, I mean, what jumps out at you is
I'm already gonna get it like an A plus or like I don't even know what I'm gonna get, but I wouldn't care.
There was tremendous balance
I just care
displayed. I
about.
mean, the crowd was basically stunned at how they were able to dismantle that defense. That's a great job getting to the line here. You know, he didn't have a single attempt in that first quarter because I thought he was tentative. Much more aggressive here in the second.
Why just keep him satisfied?
Up the baseline. Nope, not that time. Nothing for 2.
yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game. And that's helped them stake this lead.
Man's a screen.
How win all these games?
Outside Hill.
You forced all of them?
Hill. Houston leading by 8.
Save it.
Here's Porter.
2-2-4.
Tipped.
2-4-4. What's up? I don't know y'all. I see what's up
Here's
there.
lights out. 5 points in the game. Trying his luck.
Let's get it.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling. I mean, I like the call.
Let's get
The
it.
defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath
Hold
as
on.
he got to the spot, too.
Rockets haven't made a mistake at the line yet. 10
Trash.
of 10. Both shots good from the stripe.
Yeah, I'm
Shooting
on.
100%
Hold
of
on.
the quarter. They've made them all, taking full advantage at the line.
I tell you what, nice job making the most of their opportunities.
Let's get it.
Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Almost no chance of that shot going in.
Yeah, there were a lot of other places you could have gone with the basketball instead of forcing that shot. I think they need to get much
got
more
on glass to
disruptive
be somewhere
defensively.
this gonna be
They can't just keep allowing these
Well, I
easy
play on
baskets.
2K, my career,
That's
man.
got to be
We got
job
on
number
glass.
1 right now. Nothing
Middle
easy
of a game, we
on
got
the
'em.
inside.
The Rockets making a switch here. Weber's checked in. Porter kicks to Weber. Pass to Bradley. Fades away.
He's trash.
He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And that does it for the first half.
They keep kicking me out of the party, but I want to go back in. I ain't gonna get no party. I ain't joining nobody else party. Let's go. What's up?
Jimmy Blake? This taunt Jimmy. Jimmy Blake.
Welcome back, everyone. We're ready to get
Can you like come towards me?
Here's Antetokounmpo on the court for the Bucks. The dynamite pair of Antetokounmpo and Parker forward. Lights out there with Hill. And it's Banks. And
I would say that's kind of lazy, but it's not.
Antetokounmpo passes to lights out.
I heard gunshots.
I did too.
It'll go. The Rocket lead is
I heard gunshots in real life.
Basket from Parker.
Guys,
okay.
that's just really unstoppable. He poses a
I need the wood.
Oh my God.
Let's go to our sideline.
I need the wood.
Doris, what do you have?
I need the wood.
In the last matchup against the Pacers was just a man on a mission. He ended with 11 points, and he made them pay over and over from the line. A lot of free throws for
Okay,
him.
give me.
He really was
Okay.
the second unit for his team in a great performance, guys.
Doris, thank you. Well, guys.
Well, I need the wood.
Play after play.
Okay.
Game.
Oh my God, bro.
If he can keep it going tonight. I say he does. I'll bet he goes off.
I really cleared out a lot of trees.
Wide open in the corner. Let's go. Get it, let's go.
To dittoing that performance.
Huh?
Rockets leading by 5.
Hey guys, don't leave me.
Cause
Now Weber.
this way.
He hasn't yet put up any points.
It's better
in
than
this one,
2K
and he
17 and
makes it
18.
on the way.
Nice work on the inside.
Oh my.
Get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not
No!
supposed to be easy down there, and a little
Come
artistry on the
back.
inside helped him make
I
it
need
happen.
the loot.
Move the ball. Stick it too much.
I need the
Here's
wood,
lights out.
actually.
5 points in the game. Good.
Get out.
I need the
Lights out,
wood.
7.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Back
You're
down
right,
when
Clark.
I
Just
come.
continue to pound it in the
All right.
paint and get those
Let's
easy
keep on
points.
moving.
Sana. Curry back
I'll
on his
craft
back.
it. I'll craft it.
Curry back is Curry is
Okay,
back on his
I'll
back.
just get it.
I just take Curry ankles, bro. Curry ankles is broken, bro.
Vaughn, the pass to Porter.
Go ahead.
And it's off from
Curry, you
three-point
good.
range.
Curry, you just looking like a 61 overall right now,
On the
bro.
break.
You look like 61 overall.
Oh my.
Here's lights
No,
out.
no, Allie, let me get that. I needed the shield.
Lights out.
Get it.
Rockets with
Get
the
it.
rebound. 13
Get it.
points was their biggest lead in the game.
Oh, thank you.
Weber with it.
Allie gave me the shield anyway.
Kumbo.
Because he's a nice person.
Weber gets the bucket.
Just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass.
You think I'll...
Nice assist.
Allie shooting.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean,
I
a cold
think
stretch
that's-
offensively, they desperately need
What?
a basket.
Where are you shooting at? Where are you shooting at?
Here's lights out. Guarded by Weber.
I only have
Banks
smoke
dishes to
bombs.
Hill.
Oh, I have an assault rifle too, so at least I have a
Feeds
gun.
to Antetokounmpo. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation.
Come
I
on,
can't believe
guys.
nobody has went to this town yet.
Just 4 seconds left here in the third quarter.
Oh, I see.
Stolen.
See a shotgun in there. It's a special.
I made the half-court shot. Let go, man.
I have a special shotgun in my hand now. I need a sniper or a legendary.
Who got 2K11?
Oh my.
I got it on PlayStation 4.
Rockets
Oh
lead by
my.
13.
Say no, I don't got it.
We've got Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. Vaughn is out
I
there
I sold my
with
2K16.
Bradley, and
Not 2K16, but my
Reynolds in at the
2K. I sold my 2K17.
Now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game.
Oh,
How
okay.
it's been going for the Rockets.
I sold it
Boy,
to
they're
a GameStop.
harassing effort at the defensive end. Very
For what?
impressive. And they forced quite a
Okay,
few
I'm
turnovers
trying my
as a result.
best.
And also, how
For a
about
new
the
controller.
points they've gotten in transition? Or
Oh
on the fast
my.
break tonight. That's been a huge factor.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Parker passes to
Yeet.
lights out.
Let's get it.
Poor shot selection there, not a high percentage.
Can you give me that pistol?
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard. thus far.
Oh my God. James Harden is trash. Guess put him back on his back again, boy.
What
Put your
gun?
key-
No, I need that pistol for that gun.
And a foul on the shot.
Come on. I guess Drew
Yeah, he took a
foul.
shot there, earned those free throws.
That's good from
Flag.
Oh, let's
flag.
get in the circle. Get in the circle.
Bro,
Get in the
that's
circle.
a shooting flag, bro.
Steal.
Shooting flag.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
He needed
Ah, I'm getting shot at.
Harden, James Harden, you're trash, dog.
are the last thing they need right now.
Shoot that, shoot that. I bet you gonna miss.
BJ, why are you running?
Trash.
The teardrop. 132.
Shoot
Come
on
on,
your
cuz.
own.
Pass the ball, cuz. What you doing, cuz? I'm wide open in the paint, cuz.
Plenty
In
of
the corner.
space.
Look at that.
Die.
Ah.
Die. I'm not trash. If you're calling me trash, then you're calling Ali trash.
I got it done like mutton
And
up.
this is going to end in a
Look at this.
lopsided victory.
Yeah.
I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here.
If I'm not mistaken,
Jamal Parker, bro, you trash, dog.
we both
Just got
died.
fouled out the game.
So,
Fouled out the
I think that was a big part of their success.
I love the way they scored fast break.
One of my
and did I
teammates got
ever
fouled out
ask
the game,
did you
dog.
care?
Hold on, man.
Did I ever say that you cared? Oh, yes. Die.
You got 12 points. And
First
Psych.
official win of the new year.
I suggest you should fight back.
Made the plays they had to. That's why they'll be going up 1-0 in their season series against the Bucks.
Milwaukee making a switch. Thanks
Look
to
at this,
check
watch
in.
him.
Bucks
Why are
trail
you
by
hiding
17.
in there?
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Here's lights out.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
1:03 left in the fourth quarter. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Unfortunately, that's been the result for him over and over, guys. He just cannot find the bottom of the basket.
The pass to Ruiz. To the inside.
Trash. Let's freaking go, dog.
No. It's
What you
nothing
say?
dumb.
Look at that.
Because of a reason, obviously. Because you're hiding motion?
That one is no good.
Yeah, tell him what the reason, dude.
I don't know.
There's 39 seconds left in the game. Nance a screen. Here's
How did they not kill you yet?
low. Kid Gilchrist with the steal.
Jeez, trash.
Okay.
Now here is Weber. He's guarded closely. 20 seconds left in the
They
fourth.
already lost
Now the
you. I
dish to
don't.
Capella.
What's that? What's
Shot
that
clock at
tactic
6.
that you're pulling off?
Rob. And it's the Bucks on the break.
Let's get it.
Is good.
And that steal.
Let's get it.
Dividends.
No wasted time or motion.
Take off your
getting out on that
shoes and
basket.
relax
The
your
gunshot.
feet. Just kicking.
So we see the Rockets taking the win here.
Just kicking.
A confident win
Take
and
off
one
your
where they
shoes and
clearly
relax
showed
your feet.
the greater effort.
They certainly put on a
Just
good show
kicking.
here at home, and I think they felt they had the edge and that extra little bit of confidence.
Thank you for joining us.
They really are.
For gr-
Just kicking.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Take off your shoes and relax your feet. Just kicking.
Kevin, much appreciated, and now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game.
Somebody might sound like they get. Somebody
How'd you
might.
feel about his performance,
Somebody
Jack?
sound like they getting a haircut
Just a
right now.
sensational
They might
performance
do.
on a lot of levels, Ernie. Too many levels to talk about.
Huh?
Man, in some game he's in the background. He doesn't get the chance to be the star of the show, but not
Who
tonight.
mic
He's
is
the
that?
star tonight.
It sound
Put
like
him
they
on the
getting a haircut.
Hollywood Walk of Fame.
That was the James
Yes.
Harden we've come to know and love. A player that brings nothing but
I
fear to
don't-
players that have to guard him. I've said this for a while now. He's the best one-on-one
Look
player
at James
in the
Harden. He
NBA.
trash.
Even if it's not a one-on-one situation.
And
So what you're
that wraps
basically
things up,
calling
folks.
me
Thanks
is
for joining us.
trash?
For Shaquille O'Neal,
Not you.
Kenny the Jet Smith,
James
Kevin
Harden,
Harlan,
boy.
and the rest of the 2K
James
Sports.
Harden is not
I'm Ernie
trash.
Johnson.
In 2K
Good night,
years,
everybody.
I guess put him. Yeah, LeBron James tried and James Harden. I just put James Harden back on his back again. I put LeBron James on his back. I took his ankles like 12 times in the game. He trash.
Oh. Oh.
LeBron, you are trash. I'm putting you back on your back.
Oh.
Every freaking quarter, dog. You was trash, bro. LeBron. LeBron is trash, bro. I read for a good game, big fella.
Hey,
Oh
didn't
my-
I do a good game?
I want to go skydiving with Kawhi Leonard. Kyler, I guess what
Didn't I do
skydiving.
a good game?
Yeah. Hey, bro, what do you upgrade to become a 78 overall 2K16? Just kicking. Take off your shoes and relax your feet. Just kicking. Take off your shoes and relax your feet. Just kicking, kicking. Wow, grab my defender. Dang it.
Hey, let's go. I got a gun.
Just kicking.
It's not gonna stay with you, dude.
Just kicking. Bro, why y'all just kicking? Just kicking. Take off your shoes and relax your feet. Y'all don't know that song. Just kicking. Take off your shoes and relax your feet.
Do you know the song called Pain Above the Rim?
Do you know the song called Take Off Your Shoes and Relax Your Feet?
Do you know the song called Hit 'Em Up?
Do you know the song called Drip?
Yes.
Who the song by?
21 Savage? Yeah.
No. Start with a V.
Drip, drip, drip. That's by 21 Savage. You're dumb.
Start with a V. The rapper name Search up Valley Gang on YouTube, bro. Valley Gang Drip, dog. What are you talking about, dog?
Hello, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson.
Are you on a
broadcast?
broadcast?
You to the NBA on 2K Sports.
Yes, I'm on a broadcast. Broadcast.
And you're playing 2K16? I bet you got no subscribers.
Tonight we'll see the
Yes, I do. I got 20.
playing against the Milwaukee
That's a
Bucks
lie.
I got 20,000.
And that's a oh my, that's a lie.
I got 20,000 subscribers.
We'll see if they can shake off
Oh
the
my, I love your lies.
And Jabari Parker is a guy we'll have our eye on tonight. Had
But
to
he's
sit
not.
out most of last season after he tore the ACL. Shaq, you still have to like the kid's future.
Do you?
He showed us that he can score consistently on the NBA level.
Okay, end of the discussion.
He's motivated.
End of the
He's a young
discussion.
player. I know you see his commercial.
You be getting mad when I say that, so why do you get to say it?
Because you say it every time, so. Okay, now what? Never mind.
It's an Eastern Conference battle at the BMO Harris.
I got some bandages.
Yo, why you
for
get mad when he
anybody
said,
wants
huh?
to use.
Peacock.
Did I ever ask you?
The Hornets log another stop on their travel
Is that-
schedule in today's matchup. It's got to be a relief to
Peacock.
back in uniform.
PP suck.
Why are you talking about people's virginities?
PP suck.
Last game for the Charlotte Hornets.
At least I don't hump it.
Orlando.
And the issues they had defensively I thought was a huge factor. Really
I'm not. You can't go on. You can't call me
Walker,
big
you're back
because
on your back again, dog.
They gave the crowd
Stay on your
That's
feet.
and when you do that, you put yourself
Actually, I really believe this
come
dude
away with the road win.
that he put some on the back because it's 2K16.
Carroll against Walker.
Back on your back again, bro. Taking your ankles from back to back.
He's coming off a
You're probably
With the
playing
three.
on rookie.
Let's
in
go.
Oklahoma City.
And they're one.
I'm not playing on rookie. I'm not playing on rookie.
I see people. I see people.
I'm not playing on
Okay,
rookie.
I will.
I'm not playing on rookie.
Ow! I'm getting shot at.
I'm not playing on
Sit
rookie.
down.
I'm not playing on rookie. I'm not playing on rookie. I'm not playing on rookie. I'm not playing on rookie.
5 to start this game.
I'm not playing on rookie.
Okay.
I'm not playing on
done.
rookie. I'm playing on Hall of Fame. I'm playing on Hall of Fame. I'm playing on Hall of Fame.
That's a lie.
I'm not
but
playing
still.
on rookie.
Here's Walker.
I'm playing on Hall of
Okay.
Fame.
The target.
Oh my.
I'm not playing on rookie. I'm playing on Hall of
And the
Fame.
Bucks with possession here, trailing by 4. They come
Hey
out of this
BJ, I
one
found some
following the loss to the
bandages.
Thunder.
They're over here.
And one of the factors, Kevin, that really hurt them in that game, the lack of success at the
What
foul
are you
line.
doing, James Harden? Back on your back
what the
again.
And the game goes
Taking your
opposing
ankles from
fans
back
a
to
boost
back.
every time another foul shot clanged off
Did
the
I
rim.
ever ask?
I mean, that's an easy way to get the home crowd in your grill.
Roberson the pass to Bradshaw.
I'm about to go heal myself with these bandages.
LaMelo. Oh my God.
Not really his
Is so good. You thought I was gonna say trash. He's good.
Here's lights out. He's been patient so far.
Where you at, VJ?
Let's get it.
Milwaukee, no good.
Hey, look at it, Luke. Hey, look at it. You didn't get the trap?
Walker dishes to Robertson.
So you're meaning to tell me you didn't get the trap?
Take off your shoes and relax your feet.
Bradshaw.
Oh my God, back on his back again, bro.
Releases from 15.
God, that is hot as straight trash, dog.
Who's here?
Back on his back again.
I think I heard somebody.
Back on your back again, bro. Now he just gave me an A+ in the game.
Well, they've gone on this
Shout out to James Harden because he just gave me an A+ in the game.
Oh, let me.
Just kicking.
I know that my gun dropped. Let me just get that after I use my shield.
PP suck.
Kevin, here we can get a look at Charlotte.
How do you know? Have you watched it?
These last 10 games.
Is that
free throw percentage?
PP suck. PP suck.
Obviously, you're the one that's saying it, so
PP suck. PP suck.
Consistent. Okay. They've been at the foul line so often it's an afterthought. But the good teams find a way.
You don't even know what I mean by PP suck.
Sending them to the free throw line.
I really don't, because you're gay. Maggie.
Alright.
Here's lights out. Covered by Peyton.
But what are you?
PP sucking.
But what are you?
122 left
You're
to play here in
fighting,
the first.
actually.
Shot clock at 5.
You're fighting. Hey, VJ, look what I got. Rocket launcher.
Let's get it.
Some playing time, but no scoring yet from him.
I already have medkit.
Bro, I'm getting tired of James Harden, bro. He came back on his back again, bro. Taking ankles from back to back, bro. Taking his ankles from back to back.
Hey, what you doing?
They set the pick. It's good. He makes his first
shot.
Foul.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Oh.
Here's lights out.
Let's get it.
With authority.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skills as a passer
brick. I'll take this brick.
That creativity
Give me that brick.
Around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam,
oh my God. James Harden fouled out of the game, bro.
Just when they needed it.
I gotta take some points.
So tight.
James Harden is trash in 2K 16, but
here's lights out. Covered by Peyton.
Curry trash too.
For 3.
Yes, I agree.
And already we've got a very lopsided edge on the board for them.
I'm sorry, VJ, I agree.
As you mentioned, that didn't take very long, did it?
But not in real life, but in 2K, dog.
Here's Covington.
2K. 2K he dog. 2K he trash, dog. In real life he ain't.
Let me just dance.
I play for the Warriors.
Yeah, and I think we're going to see them operating a lot of their.
Who you play for?
You play for the. I play for the Cavs.
He got it up.
Let's get it. I play for the dude.
And that concludes the first
I play for PP Sucks. I play for the Bucks. I play for the Miami Bucks.
Oh, VJ.
I play for the Miami Bucks.
I'm coming over.
Play free. You know, just play like playing street ball. Just have fun.
Yes, it is.
You're coming over.
The team I made a team on 2K16.
Help.
Who got 2K? Who got 2K10?
11 points for him in that last game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
And don't forget about his work on the glass. I mean, he contributed
they're right here.
in a number of ways.
And
no, we can't
if you got an Xbox One, say you are.
Covington. Then there's Andre Robertson.
Hey, bro.
Then there's Peyton. And it's Bradshaw.
Hey, bro.
The 5 down low.
I mean, it really doesn't matter. We
hey,
did
bro.
Charlotte leading by 11.
Do it for the Vine.
Check out what Doris
No.
Do it for the Vine.
In the last matchup against the Thunder had he ended with 16 points. He was on the mark from deep, draining several threes.
Almost cocaine.
You're probably the reason why we lost.
Role player on his team.
Most cocaine.
Talking about PP suck.
Cocaine. PP suck. Let's go. PP suck.
Okay, no what?
That's the name of my jersey.
And you'd have to imagine that he'll be out to build on it, to go one better here tonight.
And that one's good. He has 6.
Killer clam. Killer clam. Man, I pull up on their block with a Glock. I get shot.
I'm not playing over anybody's block.
With the rebound.
PP suck.
The scoreboard.
Ali joining a party with Ray and
Rebounding
Bites.
has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've
I don't know why you talking about.
Pennywise. The dancing clown.
Look like they're out of gas.
Hiya, Jersey.
Getting pushed around on the low block.
Yeah,
hiya, Jersey.
Because they've given up 3 straight buckets in the paint.
Hiya, Jersey.
Hornets leading by 17. And Roberson kicks to Payton, takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Every time they get scored on during this run, come from inside the paint.
Please watch me. The interior. You've got to collapse that defense and force them to beat you over the top.
Here's lights out, covered by Payton. 6 on the shot clock. Gibson passes to Monroe. Here's lights out. Milwaukee, no good.
Just created me a party. Hope somebody join it. Nobody mind join it.
Right now, but neither are the easy ones. And he's got to find the rhythm somehow.
Now here's Payton. He's covered closely. The pass to Looney from 11 feet away. That one off the back iron and out.
Pass it.
And
Pass
Gibson kicks to Hill. And down it goes. A wonderful assist.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pockets. On time and on target.
And so a pretty lopsided game to the
Trash. I don't even know what PP suck is, but I can say the word. I don't even know what PP suck means. PP suck, PP suck, PP suck.
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about
Twinkle toes like I'm
third quarter
talking
of
about the
basketball here in
flow.
just a
When
little
I
over
play
3.5 minutes gone by. The dynamite pair of Antetokounmpo and Parker at forward. Hill is out there with lights out, and it's Banks at the pivot spot manning the middle. That's the group for Milwaukee right now.
Run play successfully.
There's a good screen. Shot clock at 5. Outside Hill. Launches it.
Let's get it.
Hornets with the rebound.
Tough to hit that shot when the D is all over you like that.
Payton drives in. And that one's good.
Okay,
Payton's
I see
got
him with a
6.
nice little brick shot. He missed that shot.
Milwaukee's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half.
Move the ball.
There's 1:54 left to play in the third. Deep 2
Let's
from
get it.
Hill. Again missing Hill. Hornets leading by 23. Covington dishes to Payton. That doesn't go either for Payton.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Here's lights out. The good-looking shot from the wing. Out's got his third bucket of the night. Payton passes to Lamb. To the paint. It's tipped. Parker with the steal. Picked away. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Looking at the numbers for Lights Out. Over the last 10 games or so, he's really shown up. He's putting up about 17 points, 3 assists, and 4 rebounds. And he leads the way for them in the scoring department.
Always looking for a crease in the defense.
Let's get it.
Manufacturing points.
Let's get it.
Charlotte's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory.
Oh my God. Cheating 2K is like 2K man. Hold on. Do it like.
Feeds it to Covington.
No, 2K is like it.
Here's Looney.
Not that much score. It's 2K.
Pass to Payton. Clock at 6. Here's
Make him pay for that.
That's in, coming off an assist.
2K is like it, bro. Help me.
12 points for him.
It's really hard to find fault with anything he's doing this quarter.
2K straight like it.
At least at the offensive end.
Here's Lights Out. And count the basket. He is fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
That's outstanding hang time improvisation right there.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And his free throws are falling at a rate of only about 72% on the season. Not terrible, but listen, you obviously would expect him to do better.
There's the screen. Payton drives in. Here's Lamb. Can't make good off the pick.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Or the defenders have to make sure they tag it.
Here's Lights Out. He's got 12. The shot is off.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Shoots from 14. Shot is off.
Come on, Bradley Center. You better be making some noise for your
And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth. Deciding to change it up.
I got enough time.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. And Charlotte looking at who they've got. You've got Kemba Walker.
Let's get it.
Out there with Andre Robertson. Then there's Elfrid Payton, and it's Garrett in at the center, locking down the middle. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Hornets.
Defensively, they played with a level of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Another part of their game that's made a difference tonight is all the second chance points they've been able to get.
Hill, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Payton with the ball, now guarded by Antetokounmpo. Payton against Antetokounmpo, and out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
Defense.
I tell you what, he clearly had a brain freeze on that one. You might just as well keep going straight to the bench.
Bucks trail by 8.
Move the ball.
Over to the wing. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
So far in the game for Lights Out, 13 points, and he's put 1 3-pointer on the board.
You know what, though, Clark? It wouldn't be a bad idea going forward to try to let him do a little more damage from beyond the arc.
Second free throw, no good.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
Passes it to Blackman. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. 5 on the clock. Payton drives in, and that one goes long.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
Blackman covered by Monroe. And the shot is good. And the Hornets lead by 9.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Lights Out. That's good. Lights Out's got 4 this quarter.
They're on track here in the second half after their less than impressive first half. I mean, I think they came out with some tired legs to start, but they've turned it around. They found some energy, and they look a lot more active and engaged.
Payton outside. He kicks to Robertson. Up again. The follow-up jam.
Tell you what, they're going to have to do a better job of boxing this fella out than that.
No one between him and the hoop. You're right, Clark.
Yeah, and you don't want to be giving up guys putback slams. That's not the kind of play that could build confidence.
Here's lights out. The shot no good. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Good D by Parker.
Well defended, though, and he's not someone who handles that kind of pressure very well.
No good from lights out. And Robertson kicks to Payton. And so it's Charlotte with the win.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hi again, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Time now to present our Jordan Player of the Game.
Then we gonna hop on my part, bro.
Boom, boom, boom. That's right, Ernie. Instruments. This guy was instrument.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. If you enjoyed the show, from myself, Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew.
2K Sports crew. Then put on my game, then we go up my bar. I'm finna play another game, bro. Alright, bro.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here with my esteemed colleagues, Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight's broadcast will feature the Milwaukee Bucks as they go up against the Toronto Raptors. For the Raptors, only one win in their last 6 games. They know they can play much better, looking to be more competitive tonight. And Kenny, tonight we have 2 of the more veteran rosters in the league competing. Obviously, a lot of experience out there on the floor. What kind of game do you think we'll see with all these vets?
Well, with vets, you're going to see good floor space.
You think we'll see
take care of the basketball, and they're going to get back on the defensive end. You don't have to coach guys like that. You just let them go. They're going to be doing all the little things that make the big difference in winning and losing.
You're right, Kenny, because both teams have seen everything.
The BMO Harris Bradley Center in Milwaukee as the Bucks look to work the home court advantage. Hi, everyone. We're happy to have you with us for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And, of course, Steven Adams. It's our first glimpse of him looking good in his new Bucks jersey. And guys, an important addition to the usual starting lineups has been made tonight, as we'll get to see the first official NBA start from lights out.
You know, and he's earned that spot in the starting five with some impressive play. So I wouldn't be surprised to see him hang on to it for a long time.
Well, it's certainly a big responsibility they're giving him, but I think he's ready for it. He's got the poise that's needed to take an opportunity in the starting lineup and make the best of it.
So let's take a look at the Toronto Raptors starting lineup. They've got Corey Joseph. Powell is out there with Jonas Valanciunas. Then it's DeRozan, and it's Lowe in at the 3. And so the Milwaukee Bucks get the first points of the ballgame. And Joseph kicks to Powell. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Lights out, passes to Antetokounmpo. Down low, here's Monroe, and a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Well, Kevin, here's what the Raptors head coach had to say when we spoke earlier. We discussed their game plan defensively, and he mentioned that controlling Greg Monroe will be crucial. He said Monroe is a guy who can score inside, rebounds well, and his passing really sets him apart. Their offense runs best when it goes through his hands, so pressuring him and staying vigilant is essential for us. Guys, can they slow him down?
All right, Doris, thanks. Joseph with the ball, now guarded by Antetokounmpo. Inside, off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Pretty passing, timely recognition as to where the open man was.
Here's lights out. He's coming off a 16-point game against Charlotte. He kicks it to Parker. And the pass to lights out. Bucks passing it around. 5 to shoot. No good. Now Toronto takes it the other way. Defeated by the Pacers in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, but they didn't roll over in that game. Had a good chance still to pull out the victory. Just couldn't come through in crunch time.
Greg, I thought it was a solid effort from them all the way around. I mean, but as you and I know, moral victories are kind of empty consolation prizes. A loss is a loss.
And the rejection by Monroe. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrated. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. The Raptors have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Fires from 18. Rebound by Monroe. The Bucks have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Lights out, passes to Parker. 14 feet away. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
Well, that's an excellent challenge right there. Good job contesting that shot by the defender.
Outside DeRozan. Hits it from 3-point range.
A lot of times in the first quarter, it will dictate how big a role a player has later on.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Lights out, passes to Antetokounmpo. Passes it to lights out. Shot to stop the drought, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
They didn't even force it because I ran in the paint. And I making it with the ball.
Here's Antetokounmpo coming in off a 12-point game his last outing. And now brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So for Toronto right now, they've got Powell, DeRozan out there with Corey Joseph. Then there's Shabazz Muhammad, and it's Lowe in at the 4 spot. Antetokounmpo dishes to Nance. Lights out. The wing jumper off target. Raptors leading by 3. Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by Adams. Bucks shooting at 46%, making some buckets. Hill with it. Now guarded by DeRozan. There's a screen. Here's lights out. Got a piece of it. And here is Joseph. He's coming off a 10-point game against Indiana.
Kevin, a remarkable night for him passing the basketball as well. He did a great job racking up the assists.
Foul called that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you could hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
Toronto shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. Monroe's checked in for Milwaukee. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Here's lights out. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Antetokounmpo kicks to Nance. To the paint. Here's lights out. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
The Bucks shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Toronto leading by 4. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Joseph, the pass to Muhammad. Clock at 6, and Joseph kicks to DeRozan. Shoots from the elbow. Rebound by Greg Monroe. Looking at the last game for Milwaukee, it was a loss to the Hornets.
And listen, you have to take advantage of the freebies. And on that night, they did not, and that is why they just could not recover.
Exactly. I mean, they left too much cheese at the foul line. And in the end, it mattered on the scoreboard and cost them.
And again, the Bucks miss. Toronto shooting just 35%. They've got to get better looks. Now, here's Joseph. He's tightly guarded. Pass to Powell. Stripped it away. Fast break. Here we go. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. It's going to be a goaltending call.
Let's go, assist.
Incredible.
Look at it, look at it, look at that, 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 look at that. Look at that. He ain't even make it. We golden and know what I thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the goal.
Timing on the alley-oop.
He gave me assist.
Absolutely hammered it down.
And guys, mark that play right there because that could be the one
I love what the
alley-oop
alley-oops from the sky. When I threw that first one, I was like, oh my God. Started doing it randomly. Started hitting them.
And let's get this
One
update now
assist.
from Doris
Yeah.
Burke.
I fell in love with them. Yeah,
The head coach
I
from
fell in
Milwaukee was
love
getting
with them.
across in their
2K.
huddle. He made it clear
Started
that their
playing it
offense
daily.
needed to run through
Yeah.
Antetokounmpo. Coach has a lot of faith in him offensively and let his players know it, insisting that he be at the forefront of what they do at that end of the court from here on out. Maybe making those early adjustments will give them time to adjust their effectiveness by halftime. We'll soon find out, Kevin.
Basic like
Great.
a
Thanks for the
ticket.
report, Doris.
I'm gonna take your ticket out.
a moment to check
Don't
out.
take the trash out.
He's been more than solid over the last month. Averaging about 11 points,
What
6
kind of
rebounds,
good
and
could
4
do you
assists.
freaking got?
Solid numbers, the kind of production we
Cause
expect. And frankly, I think he's got another level to take it to.
I
he
fell in
definitely
love
has the
with the
skill
layups.
sets to put up
Started
even
doing
bigger
it daily.
numbers. It wouldn't be a
Me,
surprise to
like
see
my
that
life,
in the
not
coming
about the
days.
hoops.
DeRozan's
I
shot
fell
is
in
good.
love with the
And at
hoops.
the offensive
and
end, he's
hoops.
done about as much
I
as they
fell
could
in
have
love
hoped
with
for
like me.
today.
I did too. I fell in love with them.
About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Here's lights
This might
out.
take a long
Offensive
time to
rebound.
upload the video.
That shot is no good. And he's 1 for 3 from the floor. And Joseph kicks to DeRozan. He feeds it to Joseph. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. And it's a 9-point Raptor lead.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. Here's lights out, just 5 to shoot. Antetokounmpo against DeRozan. And there's the whistle, fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
No slowing him down. Just incredible numbers for DeRozan. He's got 13 points, and from downtown, he's buried 3.
The clock runs out, and we're...
Broadcasting started. Stop broadcasting. Hey. Press the share button. Yeah. And then select. So select broadcasting. Settings, yeah. I make remixes out of anything I want. I do this daily,
Now the second half about to start up and begin any moment. A fantastic game.
I do this daily,
so
but I don't.
He's played just a smart game overall offensively, looking for and finding the gaps in the defense, and also terrific shot selection.
Greg, that's exactly what we're talking about when we talk about being efficient as an offensive player. Fully on display there with him.
The dynamite pair of Antetokounmpo and Parker at forward. Then there's lights out. Then it's Greg Monroe. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. The shot's good from lights out.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Finishing it off.
And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the call.
That was no backcourt violation too. And they ain't call it on me. I ain't calling on me. See, I took it, be like it. Be like it. I'm glad they ain't calling on me though.
Cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
And guys, it's not the time for caution now. I mean, they've got to be aggressive and take some risk to see if they can cut that lead down.
Joseph, the pass to Lowe. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Bucks trail by 7. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Here's lights out. Screen by Monroe. No good from lights out.
He's giving them little to nothing at the offensive end. I can't put it any other way.
Feeds to Joseph all alone. Craig Monroe with the rebound.
Yeah, great look, but disappointing with the miss.
Boy, what happened on that one, Greg? I mean, that's almost an automatic shot for him.
Move the ball. Stick it to Mike.
There's the feed to Antetokounmpo. A step back shot here. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third.
Well, he's building a house with those bricks. I mean, one reason is he keeps trying to force it up when he's defended well. Move the ball, share the sugar.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
He muscles it in through the game.
Huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
And the Raptors making a change here. Muhammad's checked in.
The bucket just not well protected, but still he doesn't convert too often. That's been the story with him.
To the paint. And there's Valanciunas on the assist from Joseph. Joseph's got his 7th assist in the game. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. And oh, here we go. Joseph's got it. The fast break chance. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact. So a free throw coming up. Great opportunity for a three-point play. For Toronto, they have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one.
I feel like it's over.
Bucks trail by 12.
Who's going to be the part?
Here's lights out. He's got 5. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
That would have been lucky had it fallen. Poor shot selection.
Yeah, look at the coach's face and the expression. It says all over it. Are you kidding me?
We're seeing the shots start to fall for them now.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this has been an extremely efficient second half for them up to this point.
Milwaukee making a switch. And now your Milwaukee Bucks dancers. And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. On the court for Toronto to start the fourth. Corey Joseph is out there with DeRozan. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. Then it's Terrence Ross. And it's Lowe in at the small forward position.
I say he walking off the court, dang, bro. I say he walking off the court because he ain't trash.
Toronto with the ball. And DeRozan kicks to Joseph. And he makes good on the layup. Joseph's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Raptors. Bucks trail by 18. Here's lights out. Outside Hill. Off the pick. Good. He hits the jump shot.
Effective screen set there for the jump shot. That was the key
to assist in the game. I'm exploding hard. I ain't even doing dirty work. I'm just doing hard.
Ross dishes to
DeRozan. That's what I call.
Again, Toronto.
I'm gonna call her up.
And
I'm
so
gonna
it's
keep
Milwaukee
ringing her
now.
phone.
They get to take on the Magic in Orlando after this one. That will kick off a 6-game road trip for the team.
Unlimited call in. I'm gonna
There's a
blow it
screen.
up. Blow it up and
To the
touch
wing
your
on the
answer.
left.
That's how the phone. And touch your
Pass to
answer the
lights out.
phone.
5 to shoot. Great D on that shot, and it's off the mark.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. From beyond the arc, but they'll get another chance. And the rejection by Valanciunas.
Oh my God.
Monroe's checked in for the Bucks. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for Hill. And Toronto also making a switch. Powell's checked in. Lights out. And DeMar DeRozan pulls it down. DeRozan's got his fourth rebound in this one.
It's just been a frustrating day for him all the way around, and it's rubbed off now, I think, on the rest of the team.
Inside, it's tipped. Stolen by Monroe. Fast break, Milwaukee. Here's lights out. And the miss, not the best shot selection there.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Joseph with the ball. Now guarded by lights out. Stolen by Monroe. Here's lights out. Will not go. This is off the front iron.
I'll tell you what, the way he's been going this quarter, guys, they're going to need somebody else to pick up the slack.
Here's Powell. Rebound, Milwaukee. Monroe's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
And
Thanks, bro. Nobody going park. I don't even know how much VC they gave us, bro. But it don't really matter. Because we on that road to 80 or 4.
Who would you say is to blame for your team's recent struggles? You or your teammates?
We all got to take the blame.
Yeah, we all got to take the blame.
Whether we're winning or losing. That means me as much as everyone else.
Yeah.
Let's try with the trap, though. Next.
Any particular reason your shots weren't falling tonight?
Man, I couldn't get anything to go down. I don't know. I feel like I let my teammates and especially the fans down. And that's not something that sits well with me. So, expect to see me in the practice gym on my next off day.
That was your first official game as a starter. How'd it feel?
It's a nice milestone for sure. I mean, I'm just blessed to be playing in the NBA, and making a starting lineup means that I've been playing well and improving my game. Still a lot I want to do in this league, and hopefully I can keep making my family proud. Oh, and shout out to my pops. I know he's watching this back home. Love you, Pops.
Pops. Exactly what he said. How many VC y'all think I got? I took his board for my core. Look at them Milwaukee Bucks. Let's get it. I gotta go out to the store and buy me a new ball. It's a Milwaukee Bucks ball, man. Try to test the ball out. Nice roll move. Okay. Okay. Jump shot this time. I need that jump shot. Oh, all of them. Go to my part and make this real fast. My part knows right now. dude's not great. Okay, what's up, shot? I'm a 70 overall. I'm a 78 overall. Finna have one partner. So now I'm about to go ahead to bomb partner, bro. It might be a 2 hour. It's gonna be a 2 hour broadcast. 2 hour live read. Nobody enjoying it, but I don't care about it. I just care about the views, and I care about the likes, and I care about the subs, the subscribers, and if you subscribe, how much I'll do out, and leave a comment down below if you subscribe, and like this video. Easy, go, I'ma pull up like a soldier, not a soldier. I mean a soldier, not a soldier. I pull up like a tick-tock, phone posit like a your girlfriend in my bed. She on the top of my bed. I'm like, why you on top of my bed? I told her to get off of it. He said, I'm dropping on it. I said, not today, mate. Not today, you ain't. No, not today, you ain't. Not today, you ain't.
You're always gonna have people who don't believe that you really good at what you do. You know, and that's probably more so because they haven't figured out how to be good at what they know or don't even know how to do. You know, so you know that's just what it is. You know, every level you reach, you're gonna come against obstacles, and you have to combat those obstacles in order to move forward. It's almost like playing a video game. You know what I mean? The prize is your sanity.
Yo, what's up?
I usually don't spit corny styles like that cause I'm too seasoned.
like overflowing toilet bowls. The game is a mess. Beef ain't really over it. Only way for me to get over it is to aim at your chest. Rock with a DJ who sets the tone. Plugs in 212s and a microphone. And I don't stop rocking the beats and keep rocking. As long as the streets hear heat, they keep popping. Come on with it. Come on with it. Cause you know what we got to do. Come on with it. Me and you getting it on. Don't even go there. Come on with it.
Nobody trying to play with me though. It's all good.
Once I bring it to you, you won't be safe nowhere. Word up. Salute to hip hop, MCs and DJs. Culture strong as ever. Bumpy Knuckles, DJ Premier. Salute.
$99 rock. Oh my god. He can't burn. What is he doing, bro? Dang, bro. Stick you. 2K race. 2K. Can I do this? I get paid. Can I do this, bro? This ain't gonna do it. Oh. Come on. Pienso watching this. Okay.
En busca de respuestas
I'm not gonna do no outro.
Ansioso de aprender la historia no contada de nuestros ancestros, con el viento que dejaron los abuelos y que vive en cada pensamiento de esta amada tierra. Quién sabe cuándo es quien de verdad la quiera. Vengo para mirar de nuevo, para ver los sitios y despertar ciego, sin miedo. Descolonicemos lo que nos enseñaron con nuestro pueblo, con pómulos marcados, con el orgullo vivo en el alma tatuado. Vengo con la mirada, vengo con la palabra, esa palabra hablada, vengo sin temor, sin no perder nada. Vengo como el niño que busca su morada.
Right there, look.
Vengo a buscar historia silenciada, la historia de una tierra saqueada. Vengo con el mundo y vengo con los pájaros, vengo con las flores y los árboles, sus cantos. Vengo con el cielo y sus constelaciones, vengo con el mundo y todas sus estaciones. Vengo agradecida, punto de partida. Vengo con la madera, la montaña y la vida. Vengo con el aire, el agua, la tierra y el fuego. Vengo a mirar el mundo de nuevo. Vengo con mis ideas como escudo, con el sentir humano, vivir este mundo donde el hombre nuevo busca el contrapunto. Vengo humano, vengo como tú, en busca de la huella, de la pieza del árbol y de su corteza, que guarda en su memoria que el canto de victoria cuando vimos de la tierra lloramos con tal euforia. Ya abrimos así nuestros brazos tan encadilados y nos acurrucamos al origen de los tiempos, a la fuente. Vivir este comienzo. Vengo con la sangre roja, con los pulmones llenos de rimas en mi boca, con los ojos rasgados, con la tierra en las manos. Venimos con el mundo y venimos con su canto. Vengo a construir un sueño, el brillo de la vida que habita.
That's why I'm in the party, that's what. I'm in the party. Nobody even enjoy my party, bro. I didn't know I was in the party. Saving? Gotta say something, bro. My overall is a 78 overall. 007 game. Court 2 is what? I'll be back. Hold on, I'm about to try my clean my fly.
Un mundo sin clase que se pueda levantar. Con nuestro pelo negro, con pómulos marcados, con el orgullo indio en el alma tatuado. Vengo.
See how 2K. See how 2K. Easy how 2K. Act like that dog. Easy how 2K freaking what's going on. Stupid old 2K. minutes. It's gonna be 2 hours. Yo, broadcast live gonna be 2 hours.
They gon' have to really bow, totally dominate the game in front of any crowd. I keep it 100 while you only keep it 50 down. I can conquer any style, victory is in me now. My time is now, who said it was later? It comes natural, I got a competitive nature. Look at them guys when I'm coming, they be hot and I'm hunting. Luckily they've been ducking me, you see lots of them running. Challenges, I embarrass them, they a dime in a dozen. Full of fire, just like a dragon straight out of the dungeon. I'm just rising above it, you just lied to the public. I serve a purpose, you nervous with butterflies in your stomach. Don't try to intimidate me, you couldn't scare me with lip. I'm spontaneous, smart, dangerous, fancy and quick. My trainer told me to work, he ain't prepared me to quit. I'm the only captain who's sailing this championship.
Nice bucket.
I gotta hold down the city. I gotta hold down the city. Gotta let you know. I gotta hold down the city. Gotta let you know where I'm coming from.
Nice bucket, big fella. Back-to-back threes, big fella. Oh my God! Yes, did y'all dirty in the paint, big fella. Stick defense! Big fella. Wash your mind as well. Oh my God! Crash. How is he a center shooting threes? Y'all trash. This bullshit. Saving 007, bro. What was you doing out there, dog? Tell the people on my broadcast, dog. What you doing out there, bro? Tell the people on my broadcast. What was you doing out there? Huh? I'll ask you a simple question. Who did it and who why? I'm telling you, no question about it, man, I can't.
Gotta get it, I need it steady. No one give it out.
Man, this is a glitch for y'all, man. See? Let's see. Check for a prize, right? Click it one time. Click it one time. 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. Go over here.
What's that feeling? I'm the realest. All them nights I had to struggle trying to find some dinner. They don't really love me. They not really for me.
Keep running around
when
the
I
court.
die, you gon' show up to the ceremony.
Alright, you gonna keep running around the court.
Just to bet you Christian Louboutin to make us.
You right here. Somebody right there. Press. Got next. Exit it. Then you go back and check for a prize. If this glitch don't work, I don't know what to say.
I get it 365, 12 months, 24/7. Gotta get it, I need it steady. No one give it out like you.
See, it's still saying no prize available at this time. But see this right there. It's blocked off. Hard to go travel. River City. Or Old Town. Did you go there? Back here. Now we're gonna see.
They say in due time, but my watch broke. I know. It's a cold world, but we got coats. We grinding to make. Yes. We shine and they hate. Yes. We ball till we fall. Every diamond's a flavor. I'm shot to the pavement. I'm crossing them over. I'm backing them down. Standing tall like a soldier. These players can't hold us. It's the winner's race. Eating with Kennan. Ace at the table, no dinner plates. We the best, get it straight. What's the problem, baby?
This broadcasters, this live read, about to be over in 2 minutes, man. So, man, nobody joining. As y'all can see, hopefully they watch it. They do watch it on YouTube. Almost 2 hour live reads. As y'all can see over there, nobody can join. Nobody joined it. Since nobody joined it, man. Since nobody joined it, this is what I'm gonna do. Nobody going on, right? No. Nobody online, man. Nobody on my live race. Nobody online. Exit out of my career, bro. This one, man. Peace out, man.
For the day, who gives a